All right, so the threat of confounding to internal validity. So confounding variables, also known as third variables, there can always be more than one, are variables that the researcher failed to control or eliminate, changing and damaging the internal validity of the experiment. So I wanted to throw this quote in here by Van Braun. Research is what I'm doing when I don't know what I'm doing. Research is exactly that. It's experimenting, studying, finding out what you want to know about a certain subject. It's not always 100%. It's not always perfect. There can be biases. There can be confounding variables. There's a bunch of potential problems that can affect internal validity, one of them being the confounding variables issue. So the problem is that the researcher didn't take control of the other variables. Every research project can have and probably will have outside influences that affect their research. But if those aren't thought of ahead of time, and even if they aren't thought of after the data is taken, correlations can be made that can be wrong. They can take the data, find something, and it may look like it's correct, but that's because there was outside variables coming in and affecting whatever data you were taking. It can affect the dependent variable in a way that you weren't even taking into consideration. So that then undermines the validity of your project, because all of your information may not be sound, it may not be put together in the way that you're projecting it as. So here's an example. The question is, does coffee drinking lead to increased risk of heart attack? So I have that coffee is, the more you drink, the higher you are at risk for heart attack. They also found in the study, though, that people who smoke cigarettes more also drink more coffee. So the problem being, they only took in consideration the coffee drinking, saw that more people drink coffee, more people have heart attacks. But the problem, it could have been that cigarettes are related to both of these issues, and this was the outside variable that wasn't taken into consideration. And that's a confounding issue, and it disrupts the validity of your entire experiment. Thank you, and I hope you understand a little bit more about confounding in internal validity.